going to be a little bit funny for me because I'm trying to think of you and talk to you at the same time without being anywhere near you or having a picture. Oh, some of the things that have happened. I hope you received the postcards that I sent from Fort Lewis in that area. We left there by plane. I don't remember the date. I think it was the 17th to go through Japan. Stopped off there for an hour. Passed just south of Adak, Alaska. Nice cool trip. We were up about 7 miles, a little over 4,500 feet, or 45,000 feet up. Landed at Cameron Bay, and as you remember, Bob had been kidding me for a long time about it being hot, telling me it wasn't. It was nice and cool. There was a cool breeze coming in. We didn't have any rain. It was real comfortable. The area at Cameron Bay is built up quite a bit, probably since he's even been there. The buildings are all two-story, double-decker, barracks type. They're enclosed in screen, and they break the NCOs and officers down in different areas. Right across the bay, or a little body of water that's right there, is where the 18th Brigade headquarters was at. And when I reported there, I went in and seen the Sergeant Major. He interviewed me and decided it was best that I come up to the 937th Engineer Group. I got up there, and those people didn't have a job for me, and they sent me on down to the 299th Engineer Battalion. They don't have a job for me. And the letter that you've already received told you that I was going to be the platoon sergeant for the 15th Engineer Company. It's a light equipment outfit. I was. As of today, I am now the Battalion S4 NCOIC. That's kind of a big switcheroo around. The 937th is located up at Pleiku. Those people pretty well have it made up there. It's Engineer Hill is a real filthy area. It's all kinds of mud, but they've got nothing built up as far as the engineers goes. I went over and seen Sergeant Major Strickland over at the 4th Infantry Division. They're about 8 or 10 miles outside of Pleiku. I believe it's towards the south. And got over there, and those people are out cutting grass. It looks almost like stateside, except for all the barbed wire and sandbags, bunker positions that you see around. And they haven't been hit. Their patrols go out quite a bit, but it's quite a ways from the front line area where the division headquarters is located. I've got a job over there if I can get a transfer approved. The chemical section, pretty good. There's an E8 over there and an E7. A few of the people I served with overseas in Germany, not in the 4th Armored Division either. Some of the guys that were in the battalions as the CBR NCOs for the 3rd Support Brigade. Remember when we went out on maneuvers, some of the people went out with me? Well, those are the kind of people that are out there. Pretty good. The job, if I can get up there, I'll be training their flame weapons maintenance branch. They've just started this, and because of it, they're real interested in getting me over there. Back to the old grind, huh? This, by the way, Command Sergeant Major Strickland looked good. He's tentatively going to go back to Germany from there when he leaves here. So we might bump noses again, even if I don't get over there to the 4th Infantry. By the way, their people aren't heroes. None of the chemical section has any real medals to speak of, so, and no Purple Hearts. The place where I'm at now, it's Quin Yan. I've got a map I'm sending to you in another letter. You might get that before you do this tape. But the area will show you where the 18th Brigade, or the 18th. The 299th Engineer Battalion is located. Uh, Presently, we're in a makeshift area. They just came down from up north where they pretty well got slaughtered. Maybe that isn't the right word. One of the companies lost their CO, first sergeant, the XO, platoon leaders and platoon sergeants. They were all sitting at a meeting inside of an area, and common Army goof, take the low ground where it's nice and comfortable and sitting. Yeah, this thing is still working. And let the enemy have the high ground, and that's what happened to them. They got hit by mortar quite often, and, well, that's the way it goes, I guess. The units that are out on the road, every now and then, they blow Viet Cong, or Charlie, or as they call them over here, the NVA, the North Vietnamese Army, gets in and blows up a bridge, or doesn't do any real damage. Nobody really gets hurt except Charlie, it seems. The last bridge they blew out, which was about 20 miles from here, the retaliatory force was in so fast and on them that they didn't have time to get away, and they got the whole crew. You'd have to see this country to really believe it. Every place you go is barbed wire, pillboxes, sandbags, and some rather comical things. All the buildings have got tin on the top of them to keep the rain out, and in order to keep the tin from blowing away on the high winds, they got sandbags all over them. I was trying to figure out for a long time what the sandbags were for, and it finally dawned on me when we got some high wind here yesterday. The monsoon season is going on right now up at Pleiku, but down here at Quin Yan, it hasn't started yet. I imagine it won't start down here, from what I understand, until sometime the tail end of August, or rather make that September and or the first part of October. Everyone that I work with down here seems to be pretty good people, or around. Got a lot of people like myself, seem to be mal-assigned. Let's see, I'm going to break here for a minute. Okay, back again. A warrant officer that I work for, Mr. Johnson now, he's from Minnesota. You get a kick out of him. All of his Army career, he had nothing to do whatsoever with maintenance field. Like myself, he put in for a warrant and got it, and he's one of these real likable guys. He's the Ole Olson type from Minnesota, if you know what I mean. But I have a few other guys around here. There's one from Milwaukee that works right across from me, and one from California, naturally, one from Texas. Well, we got a pretty good spread of where the guys are from, different parts of the country. All the guys that are here, every one of the enlisted men in the section, the clerks, drivers, and everything, have all had a tour. Not a complete tour, but they've all been to Germany, so naturally we have something to yak over. That and playing my German tapes for them. We sit around. It's a lot of fun. That noise you hear in the background is a big refrigerator that belongs in a mess hall. It's 3 doors on the front of it. It's a pretty good size outfit. We've got 5 gallons of water in there, and beer, naturally, and Pepsi-Colas. You know, like I said, you'd never really believe this over here. The TV comes on at noon or 1 o'clock, I guess, and stays on until about 11:30 at night. And it's a lot more fun to watch TV over here, no commercials. Doesn't give you a chance to go out in the kitchen and get anything to eat or grab a beer, but then the refrigerator in the room is maybe 5 feet. And the TV is a little Japanese Sony. It's real nice being able to sit here and watch it. They keep saying color on television all the time, but they're all in black and white, and they've got real good programs. We get everything at the old reruns, summer reruns, if you want to call them that. Matt Dillon's on every afternoon. He doesn't miss. Comes on about 5 o'clock, I guess. And, we get to watch them all. Last night I was watching, what the heck's his name, Mannix. And tonight they're supposed to have on Lawrence Welk. I know that doesn't interest you, but it's pretty good. A lot better than going to the movie and sitting out in the open. Surprisingly, down here, my arms and my neck and my face are getting to look about like one of the Sioux tribe. I look more reddish brown than I do pure white by now, but that's the way it goes, I guess. Well, hey, tell Bob that he's going to have to come back over here. Believe it or not, we've got flush toilets. Not here, but back at Cameron. There was 2 places over there that had flush toilets. Hot running water. We get a hot shower every night. We're sitting pretty good as far as comfort goes. I've got a regular mess hall. Listen to me. Talk about that in a minute. The bunk that I've got is a regular stateside type GI bunk, mattress, sheets. War is rough, really. Would you believe it? So far, I've gained, I think, about 75 pounds. The chow that we're getting is really outstanding. We get fruit at every meal. Oranges, apples, bananas, 2 and 3 different types of desserts. That's hard to beat. 2 kinds of meat. I can't think of a thing that they could change to suit me except that doggone ice cream. It tastes like carnation evaporated milk. It's too doggone sweet. But outside of that, everything is real good. Believe it or not, you know what I had this morning? And this is Sunday. And we have a half day off on Sunday. How about that? Blueberry pancakes for breakfast, eggs to order, fried ham, fried potatoes, milk. Hey, that surprised me. We get milk by the quart and also by the 6-gallon container like they do in the States. The stuff says it's made in Hawaii. All I got to say is if it's made in Hawaii, somebody's doing an awful lot of flying just to supply us with some fresh milk. The mess halls are really doing good. It's part B ration, which is canned, you know, the canned hams, rolled meat, pork roll, things like this. And it's kind of hard for them to vary the menu because the food that we get is 2 good meals a day, like I say, with 2 different varieties of meat. It's kind of hard to change things around at the end of the week without meeting yourself coming and going. But they give it a good try. We've had steak now 3 times. But the only thing that we haven't had that I can think of is strawberry shortcake. The mess halls had so many bananas left the other day, they made banana cake. And today we had for supper fresh fruit salad with nuts and everything else in them. No, you cannot come over and eat. You're just going to have to go on either eating what Cindy fixes or fix it yourself. Trade places with you anyway. It's going to be a long year, but it isn't going to be a hard one. The place is so much different, or so different than what you could really imagine that it would be. The people, to say the least, are blah, like most Orientals. No real imagination. Everything's got them uprooted and moved around quite a bit. The towns, cities, villages, hamlets, what have you, along the road, and from Pleiku down to here, which was about 120 miles. And most of the roads, from what I understand, between here and the major headquarters in the Central Highlands and South and what have you, are all open roads now. They're It's no problem except, like I say, Charlie tries to come in at night, or he does come in once in a while and blows the bridge out, which is nothing more than harassment. It holds the traffic up for about 3 or 4 hours. But you go down the road and somebody's got a brand new house made out of concrete and all painted up colorfully with a concrete patio out in front. Contrast with the next place to it, maybe 5 feet away, is a shack with pieces of tin and old discarded boxes and cardboard and you name it. It looks like Alabama. Not slamming Alabama, naturally, but it looks a lot like it. The kid on one place is riding a bicycle, or a little tricycle type, and wearing neat, clean clothes, and the one next door is wearing nothing or dirty clothes and playing in dirt. And it's just one extreme to the other, or so it seems anyway. And you would never believe the amount of motorcycles that are over here. I had to go down to the dock at Quinyon yesterday morning to see about a piece of equipment that was supposed to come in on an LST. And so help me, I think I must have seen about a good 5,000 or 6,000 Honda type motorcycles, those little ones. And these people are playing crazy on the darn things. It's one contrast to another, like I say. Oh, hey, like I told you in the beginning, we're down here at Quinyon. Well, actually, right now we're about 2 miles out, or 3 miles, but they're building us a complete new battalion headquarters company area with new barracks, mess hall, rec room, BEQ and BOQ quarters. Real nice. As a matter of fact, when I get through work in the evening and around 6 o'clock, I'll be able to put on my swimming trunks and go right down into the water swimming. We'll be about 150 yards off of the beach in a compound that the ROK, Republic of Korean troops, an MP unit, used to be in. Like I say, war is real rough. I don't know. Hold on a minute. Well, back again. I had to go over and turn the lights on. It was starting to get a little bit dark in here, and I couldn't see how much tape was being used. I also dug me a Pepsi Cola out of the reefer. Keep telling you, it's rough. If you don't believe me, wait till you see the size of my belly when I get home. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to go on a diet. How about that? I've gone on those things before, gone off them before. So I think I'll just go ahead and continue to eat and then relax. Yeah. Oh, where I'm at right now, I'm in the BOQ. There's a couple other staff in there. And all in all, it's not really bad at all. I keep surprising myself when I look around and get up in the morning, take the razor down, and start shaving. Then I get up and get dressed, get the water out of the spigot that's in the hut, and wash my face. I don't know about these engineers. Sometimes I think most of them are out to lunch, and other times I'm almost positive of it. So, you know, these cassette tapes, the blank ones and pre-recorded, they're near impossible to get over here. I keep trying at every PX that I run into, and so far I haven't gotten any at all. They don't have either the blank or the recorded. So you're going to have to pick up a couple extras if push comes to shove on getting the tapes back and forth. Before I forget, I think I better run over the instructions on how to use the tape recorder, the small one, so that you can tape a letter back to me, huh? First of all, you have to plug the mic in, and on the mic button there's an on and off switch. You put this in the off position. You have a blank tape in the recorder, and then you push down a little red button on the top, and then that other button in the center there that's got the right and left, the rewind on it, you push that in towards the tape and it'll click. Now you won't be able to record until you push the on button on the microphone. Give it a couple tries and you'll see how easy it is. I've been trying to think of what else to say that you need to remember, and I can't. The license plates should be falling due October, I guess. I don't know. You'll have to watch for the license and or the receipt for the license and put in for them. You're also going to have to get a license on the trailer this year. So when you go down for the license for the car, make sure that you get a mobile home license. I don't know what you'll have to do to get this. You might have to stop by Turley's and find out what whether they need a bill of sale or what they need to get the license made. Well, let's see. Well, I'm close to running out of tape, I guess, so. Well, how's everything with you, Cindy? As you've heard all the way through, I'm not doing much of anything. I'm just over here. And about as far from the enemy as you can get, if you want to call them enemy. But, no. I did stop by and see Sergeant Major Strickland, and he said he heard I was coming over. You must have wrote Carol, and that Carol told her mother Lois, and Lois wrote Sergeant Major. I'm going to try to get over there with him. If I do, you'll know about it. So be good and help your mother out, huh? And next should be, oh, I won't call you Fatty. I'll just call you Deb. How's that? You still going to be a little chubby when I get home, or are you going to lose about 20 pounds for me? You all set to go to school? Should be getting tired of running around and going swimming and playing now, huh? Don't forget to pick up the room once in a while. And, let me see, who's that other runt that we got around there? Oh, there's a couple more of them in there. Oh, yeah, that one freckle-faced one that Sergeant Major Strickland was trying to remember what my boy's name was. I believe that must have been someone by the name of Sandy. Mm-hmm. Because he sure did remember you. He said he knew I had 4 girls, but I had a boy in there someplace because she was always down pestering him, and he did remember you. Hey, don't forget to pick up the room, and don't break that closet door, huh? Hi, Rob. Robin, how's that, huh? What have you been doing? Getting in mischief? Have you stubbed your toe yet this summer? Running around in the shower shoes all the time? You should see my shoes. I gotta shine the toes of them. I don't have Cindy over here to help me do that anymore. I'll bet you're a big pest too, aren't you? I'll be looking forward to hearing all of your voices on the tape recorder your mother sends over to me. And I got a couple other old meanies around there, huh? Hey, Shots, what you doing? Come on, Shots. Come on, Fluff. Come on, Fluffy. Let me know how they reacted to it. Well, dear, I can't think of much more to tell you. I love you all very much, and that won't be a long year. I've more or less decided that I don't think I'll take an R&R. I want to try to save as much money as I can. That R&Rs, most of the guys come back and spend a couple $300, and I can't see that. Not for 5 days. So I think I'll just sit tight and relax. There's in-country R&Rs here that I could go to, but it wouldn't be any better than what I'm doing right now, because these are primarily for the frontline troops to get back and be able to drink some beers and relax. And we do that as a normal routine event around here on a daily basis. The weather, like I said before, has really been nice. People are real nice to work for. Battalion CO is the new CO, and so is the XO over here. And starting today, for the first time, we went on a half-day routine on Sunday and a half a day during the week off per man for a pass. It doesn't mean to go to the PX or something like that. They can go downtown. There's a few bars on limits. There's not really much they can do with a pass anyway. Go downtown and get drunk and get themselves in trouble. So, till next time, remember, I love you all very much. I sure wish you'd take a picture of the whole family. Get somebody to take a picture and send it over to me. Well, bye for now. Love to all. Huh? Bye-bye.